E-Cig. We're live. Good evening, welcome to Vape for This is Babidi and we are Kimbara.
For the translation of that, welcome. My fellow hosts have all lost their mind. Oh dear. All right, okay, before anyone mentions it, yes, we're probably out of sync. Yes, it's laggy as fuck. And yes, we know. It will be better as the show goes on.
I'm in a bad enough mood. Please don't mention it. Please don't mention it.
Yeah, we know. We are aware.
Can we just say, before we start, fucking Skype can get in the bin.
Honestly, Skype is so broken. If someone knows an alternative to Skype that you can stream out to OBS, please, for the love of God, let us know.
What is something called blue jeans?
Blue jeans?
Maybe.
Like Skype, but shit.
Did you create the new name overlay as 1080?
Yeah. Yeah, but literally, just as you said, I'm making it 30 or 720, I was just like, oh shit, I've just sent it.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
Hey!
There we go.
Oh dear.
Awesome. Well done. Congratulations.
Fucking hoggle.
That was funny.
That was funny. But I'm a little bit disappointed he didn't stick with the theme of some kind of Lord of the Rings character and he just went for Hoggle. Like, I mean, I'm down with it, but whatever.
What are you doing with 21?
Yeah, no, Orgy, this is just a one-off. He'll be back to Rolf next week.
No, it won't.
It will.
No, it won't.
Yeah, it will.
You've got 1,500 bits to refund to Rev then. That's £15 that needs to go back to Rev.
And technically, it wasn't Rev who actually paid for it, so it was donated.
It was a dead man. He did come in chat and explain it to us, but everyone ran off. Because someone put the show notes into Skype, please.
Into Skype? Oh my god. Right.
Because my machine will not handle any more windows open.
2 seconds.
How can you have show notes in Skype? How does that work?
Well, I just send it in a Skype message.
Oh, okay. And
There you
why? No, I don't want to share screen. Okay, that was useful. And I can only see Hoggle in chat in Skype. That's it.
I can see him on Twitch. That's fine.
I can see him on Twitch. I can see you on Twitch and all. I'm not sure whether that's fine or not, but you know.
Yeah. Anyway, how are we doing? Have we had a good week? What have we been up to?
Yeah.
Really? Nah, not much.
I mean, outside of the obvious event that we all attended, have we had a good week?
Yeah.
Not a lot else happened apart from the obvious event that we all attended.
Yeah.
I don't think, really.
Yeah. I mean, we were hoping to get one of the iOS boys on, but I think they want to talk about the show on their show, so we're just going to do it for them.
They're just knackered, bless them. Even to it, they've spent the entire weekend trying to make sure that it all went down like a greasy slug in the bottom of a beer bottle, and it did.
I mean, it did for Chandler. He got a puncture.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it really did go down nicely.
20 minutes from the venue.
To be fair though, I'm not sure if John's actually got his voice back yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yes.
He did.
Yeah.
He did kind of lose his voice a bit, didn't he? I don't know. He got a microphone. Why was he shouting?
Yeah, but you got to remember,
and you haven't.
he had a microphone. Yeah, I was about to say exactly that same thing. God damn it. Yes,
Sorry.
Diddy, we know you've got a shit ton of iOSs. We understand.
Oh, is he playing that? Is he playing that again?
He is playing that again. He's well happy that he's got his new iPad to watch and chat and.
Hey.
Yeah, do you know what,
Hey.
Mark? It was really nice to see you as well.
Did he?
First time meeting you. And first time meeting Cass.
Yeah, and it was my first time meeting Jono and Chandler.
I know. It was good.
Nice to say that I could use him as a footrest. But anyway.
Oh, bless him. It was short. That group photo we took, that was mildly amusing. You could see Kaz. You could see Kaz pulled himself up to his full height, and Mark at the back went.
Oh, he's gone. Oh no, your audio's back. It went for a minute there.
Did it? No, I just didn't say anything.
I mean, I did give Mark a hug at one point, and he reached down, and his reach down was still me on my tiptoes, and like the top of my head was at like nipple height. So Jesse, we all went to. Oh yeah, if you didn't know where we all went, and if you didn't, then why not? We all went to the Ideal Vape Meet over in Whiz Beach, the new middle of the country.
Where everybody has 6 fingers on each hand.
No, that's Kings Lynn.
No, toes. Toes. It's toes. It's less obvious. You don't find out until it's too late.
We've all got a local town, haven't we, where people have got far too many fingers and toes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You all look so normal. We did look kind of normal, but I straight up, like, I wasn't crouching or kneeling or nothing. These guys are all that much taller than me.
I'm crouching, to be fair.
You are.
Yeah, you were
I'm not.
crouching in the picture. Yeah.
I'm going to say, Mark, you actually towered over Cass.
Who did that? Who said that?
What?
Yeah, Mark.
Yeah.
Mark.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah. Orgy. That was so funny to watch Cass hug Mark. Yeah.
No, Michael, it's Barnsley is the inbred part of Yorkshire.
Not Burnley. It's
Not
that
Burnley.
hard. It's not that hard when you're a minion. Yeah, so basically...
Barnsley, technically Penistон's part of Barnsley, so yeah.
I was supposed to pick Diddy up some Jeffrey's trifle and completely forgot.
Oops.
Yeah.
I didn't!
There we go. I'm back
You
in
know what?
focus.
I'm not sorry at all.
Yeah, so did anyone get any goodies? Chandler? What, you vaping on?
You did well.
Yeah.
Oh, I did. What am I vaping on? I'm a couple of things.
Match that bottom colour.
You did.
You ready? This is gonna freak me out. Let me get my Skype up because watching Twitch I'm a bit behind. I've got.
So he's. Oh.
Okay, I've got a Dicodes Danny Books. Yeah, I can see you, Jono. Yeah, definitely.
That's for Diddy.
Oh, that's for Diddy, is it?
He wants to do that thing called sharing, which doesn't come in my vocabulary.
Sharing.
Yeah.
You don't do sharing, do you, Jono?
Only on Facebook.
I will point out, though, that Chandler did actually win more than once, but he had the good nature to pass it on to someone else to win.
You know why? It's because it was a Pandora.
Was that what it was?
Was it Pandora? Was it Pandora in?
Yeah, there was a Pandora in with that, and you turned it down.
Really? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know Mark had one there for you, right, Chandler?
Sorry?
Didn't you bring one for Chandler? Yeah.
And then I assumed when he turned it down, he didn't want one. So.
What? Oh man, I didn't realise the Pandora was in it. Oh.
Jesse, there was about 120 people there, give or take. It's a good show. It was a good day. It was a really good day. I really, really enjoyed myself. What was amazing though is that some people were like, "Yeah, pass it on to someone else." Other people were just like, "Give me everything. I will win all the tickets." But then these are also the people that put £200 or £400 to charity for their raffle tickets. So fair play, you know.
Yeah, do you know what the raise? What was it? 2,000, £2,000?
Just over £2 grand.
For the charity.
That's
absolutely phenomenal.
We've not got a final figure yet.
No, and we'll leave that to the iOS boys to announce because we don't have it, basically. But they said to us about £2 grand at the show. Yeah, it was good. It was a really cool show.
I didn't even know what tickets I got. Tickets literally went in my literally went in my pocket.
You didn't check them?
No.
No.
I think we've lost Cass.
What tickets?
Raffle tickets.
Well, them orange things, weren't they?
Yeah.
I'll throw them in there.
That's all right. Throw them in the bin. They're fine. We've lost Cass.
We've lost Cass, have we? Oh man.
And he sent a photo. We're going to show her. Oh.
And Chandler's gone.
Just to share Cassie's woe. Oh, has Chandler gone as well?
Yep.
Well, that's what I just got off Cass.
Oh dear. Oh, I was just going to say for some reason I'm frozen on Twitch, but I'm not. It's okay. All good.
No, we'll carry on talking.
We're not.
Shall we?
Yeah.
So no, it was an incredible meet. It's the first meet that I have really, really, really enjoyed in such a long time. Yeah, no, it was just such a great vibe. I see you've got your favourite pillow in the background. I have. He's there. He's there. So for those of you that didn't spot it on the Facebook page, when I stayed at Jimmy Parker's house, friend of the show, has been on the show a handful of times, and fellow podcaster for the vaguely vaping related shitcast, and went upstairs and says, "Oh, I've got a surprise for you. Would you like to?
What they all say.
Would you like to see your room, Mark?" I was like, "Yeah, okay. Let's go and have a look at my room." So I went upstairs, and everyone was following me. As I got halfway up the stairs, I realised that people were getting their phones out. I was like, right, what's going on here? And on the bed I was sleeping on was a pillow. What is that fucking noise? Absolutely blows my eardrums every time. No, that's fine. That's fine. So yeah. No audio from Jono. Oh shit, hang on.
Have I freaked out the audio?
Yeah.
Jono, speak, Jono.
Hello.
Yeah, perfect. So yeah, I got to sleep with Mr. Marty.
Hey. Very nice. I'm just trying to find.
Give me a kiss.
Nice.
Unfortunately, Lindsay thinks it's a little bit weird to sleep with it. So yeah, he's in the office.
I'll take it as banished to the office.
Yeah. So yeah. Sorry, Chandler, you were telling us what you were vaping on.
I'm vaping on the Dicodes Danny box with the K-Fun on the top.
Yep.
And some Derailment Railcracker.
That's getting a little bit rare as Rocky Door shit now, isn't it?
It is a bit, yeah. Jimmy's probably because Jimmy bought all of it. He's kind of got all of it, I think. He stockpiled it, and he did give me another bottle, so I got another bottle of rail cracker when I saw Jimmy. But apparently that is in the pipeline for returning to Just Add Nick.
Yes, so John was saying at the weekend,
Yeah.
add Cass to the call. We should have Cass back. Bear with us. I'm going to need to flip the audio over. Cass is unavailable. Oh my freaking lord!
So we'll just have him looking morbid in top end at screen, like he just lost a cat.
I don't know what's going on. We can't get Cass back in.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it Cass? Oh, okay, that's fine.
All I'm getting is Cass is unavailable.
So yeah, I did win. I won that in the raffle, and it was quite interesting because Mark, you've got one of these, haven't you? As I can see, you're vaping on at the moment. You've got the Danny Box Mini.
I've got the Mini, yeah.
So the slightly smaller one, and I was oogling over that on Friday night, going, "Oh, it's really nice. I'd really like one of those. I can't afford to pay 200 and whatever it is pound to buy one." And guess what happened? What I won in the raffle. I mean, I can't be, happier than a pig in shit with that.
I tell you what, when your number come up, I smiled. It was like, go on, nice one. I can't tell you how happy I was for you. Really couldn't tell you how happy I was for you.
Well, I wasn't. Again, you know what it's like with a raffle. They read your number out and you go, "Ooh, I've won." You're not necessarily like, "What was it I've got?" And when I brought it back, it said Danny Box on it. I'm like, no.
Oh my God! Finally.
Hey.
Hang on.
He's back.
I got him.
Oh, have we got to square up the?
Yeah, I've squared up the audio. We're all good.
Fuck my life. My computer just shat itself. I blue screened. I got back in, and then it was ringing, but there was no way to answer it. And then I hit join call, and it was like, nope. So I tried it again. And it's fine. FML. Oh my days. Right, we're good.
You must have thought I was a right daft twat then. As you're walking up to collect your prize, I'm like, fucking yes, go on.
Has Mark won too?
And I got it, and with it came a Trillium, Eden Mods Trillium. Came with that as well, and I've got one of those. So I've got a Trillium. So it got donated to Kaz because
he kindly donated it to me.
He begged me for it. To be fair, it was pathetic. It was pathetic, and I just went, "Oh, for fuck's sake! Here you go. Shut the fuck up."
It was very baggy. It was very, very baggy.
I mean, to be fair, I went, Chandler. So you've already got one, haven't you? And he went, yes. Yeah. I was like, see, you're not going to need your second one, are you? And then
you kind of went, what are you doing with the second one? And I'm like, would you like it, Kaz?
And I went, yeah, that'd be amazing. Thank you.
The best thing for Chandler was that Cass didn't have to get on his knees for him to suck him off. But anyway, moving swiftly on.
Oh, that's brutal.
That was a bit.
That was not. That was
Chandler will fix it for you, and you.
I'm too young. Too old.
Guildflyers, Michael Donoghue, yeah? Yeah. What was going on when you did that live stream, Chandler? And Mark said not to put it on Facebook as it wasn't streamable content. We were playing Cards Against Humanity, but it was fucking
savage.
Oh mate, it was.
If you've ever played Cards Against Humanity, it's the most politically incorrect game going.
It's fantastic.
And what Mark was about to read out probably definitely wasn't broadcastable on Facebook. We would have got into so much shit for that one.
Is it Friday?
Is it Friday?
Andrew, pipe down.
Hey, do you want to know about my other setup that I've got going on today?
Go on.
Mark kindly, I think kindly, gave me this to try, which is the Rinko Mekman mod, the kit. Yeah, and you took the piss out of me yesterday because I thought I'm going to try the mod, but I'm going to put a tank on it that I know just so I can get used to the mods, you know. And you're like, get used to the mods. Yeah, it's basic. It looks like it's built like it reminds me of the Aegis because it's it looks like a Star Wars blast door. And it's very heavy. It feels very sturdy, but I haven't done a drop test to check if it's how shockproof it is.
It does. On first inspection, it seems very sturdy, but as you work yourself round with your fingers and you give it a tappity tap, not all is what appears.
No, because that's plastic under there.
Yeah.
So it's a bit, yeah. It looks sturdy. It feels well made. I'm not sure how it would endure. It's not metal. All this black stuff is
Polycarbonate.
Plastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was someone. I'm really picky with hardware. Unbelievably picky with hardware. And I'm sure someone came up to me at the weekend and said, "Here, take a look at this." And I was like, I don't know who it was. I can't remember who it was, but I felt really bad for kind of screwing my face up. And it wasn't until afterwards I was like, "Oh, that was a bit harsh, Mark," and I felt really bad. But I'm really picky for quality, and
for quality and odds and sods.
Something tippity tap. I'm like,
Yeah. See, I haven't
got it free at raffle.
Yeah, I haven't used my Tix pod. I mean, I burnt all the coils out, so I haven't got any left. But yeah, it's the same thing. You start to get a bit annoyed with the door rattle.
It was. Someone came up to me and the door wiggled.
Ding.
Who was it?
Yeah. I don't know. Who else has been given them? Blythe? Blythe's got.
No, it wasn't.
What was it?
No, someone came up to me with a product, and I went like that, and the door rocked, and it was just like,
Oh, that's.
Who was it?
That was Craig. That was Craig's. Craig won the. Craig won the Metallica. Was it Metallica?
Yeah.
No, it was the Pink Floyd. The Pink Floyd bamboo squonker.
Yeah. And I felt really bad, but I was like, you were there, Chandler. It was like.
I was there. You were right next. You were right next. In fact, you took it out of my hand in order to do it.
Yeah. There was only one thing that I wanted out of that raffle, and when it went, I nearly cried.
What was it?
It was that squonker.
What the Scott Bonner one or the Curve?
No, it was the
the Pink Floyd one.
No, it was like the Wood Effects one, but it looked like it'd been cut out of like the middle of a tree. Like it still had the rings on it and everything.
It was probably a Bonner.
It looks amazing. And
Yeah.
I don't squonk, but I would.
And you were hankering after a squonker
for that. Yeah. That was
wow.
I mean, like a pro tip to the iOS guys is if you've got all of your colors separated into layers, generally the ones you pick up are going to be one color at a time. So if you bought pink tickets, you're in. Although what was hilarious was Jono. Was it Jono or was it Orgy that was one number off winning?
You're not bitter at all, are you, Cass?
Oh God, no. No. I mean, I definitely eyed up whether it was worth a little bit of prison time for mugging some of those people.
Honestly,
it were Orgy that one number away.
Yeah.
No, the prizes were just
mind blowing.
They were literally as much as I'd have liked something off that table. Literally, I bought my tickets. My tickets went in my pocket. I've got no I got no intentions of claiming anything. Literally, what I paid for my tickets were a donation to the charity, and I do want to shout out to the charity. So the guys at Me and D, which is the charity that the IVM supported, who do an incredible job providing. I don't think it's necessarily respite as such, but respite services, sending families away with people with very poorly children to sort of holidays and weekends away and things like that. Check them out on their website, give them a follow on YouTube, and yeah, I'm sure you can find a support them link. I don't know if John's in chat tonight. If anyone wants to donate, I will try and find a donation link for those that want to donate. They can.
Mm-hmm.
Me, what am I vaping on? I'm still on the Dunny Mini, still on the Reaper 3, and still, I'm actually really enjoying the Cabano now. It's matured a little. The Cabano 12 minutes.
That Cabano's quite. That
was
Cabano's
lush.
really nice, and it tastes completely different in that Reaper to how it did in the pods, the stick pods.
On the stigs are a little bit. Hang on.
It was nice in the stick pod. Don't
I
get
was
me
blown
wrong.
away by your EVL. Honestly, that was perfect.
To me, it tastes more creamy in the stick.
It does. It's more desserty in the stick. I'm not that it's not creamy on the EVL. Hang on.
I've just found something under my foot, and I'm like, oh, what's that under my foot? And this is a pre-made coil that I made to put in. That's obviously got knocked off my desk by the kids.
Incredible. Did you just say a pre-made coil that you made?
It's a coil that I pre-made. There you go. I was like, let me.
Here's one from earlier.
Yeah. So is that focusing? Because I can't see.
You'll be fine. Just get a bit of pliers. Get some pliers and pull that out. It'll be all right.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
It's a bit mangled, but fuck my life. Oh dear. Never mind.
Visionary
I'll just bet.
I am also vaping on. I think you need a refresh, Jono. You're just out of sync a little bit. I am also vaping on the slam piece from Purge, and in that I'm vaping probably one of my favourite juices of all time.
Which is?
An original bottle.
Flawless game over.
2 milligram, the original size.
Wow.
Oh, Michael, thank you for the bits.
Wow, thank you.
Wow.
Thank you. Appreciate that, buddy.
Awesome.
You legend.
And our alerts are turned off. I'm sorry, that should have appeared on screen. Do that again and it'll appear on screen.
Do it again. Didn't work the first time. No, it's fine. Thank you, Michael.
I really appreciate that. I just the flavour.
You had it on Saturday, didn't you?
I did. Orgy gave me it.
Orgy gave me a gift as well. There's a story as well. It's quite funny. So this is a Pandora, but it's not a real Pandora. It's a clone Pandora.
Oh, is it one of those clones that Chris JB got?
Yeah. He goes, I've got a gift for you. He goes, I know how tight you are, so here's a clone Pandora. I was like, amazing. I was actually really grateful for it, and he showed me his, and it's basically just bigger. It's a Pandora but bigger. So
how can you compare it, Cass?
Because I compared it to the real one that Mark gave me. I know.
Do you know, I completely forgot about asking Mark for a Pandora.
Yeah.
Arse.
I didn't think you wanted
If I'd have remembered, I'd have brought the hooky fucking ephemeral.
I didn't
well.
honestly didn't realise it was in that. But I would have rolled over that win because I was just so chuffed with the die codes.
Yeah. Is it my turn?
Yeah, sure.
Kaz, what are you vaping on, mate?
I have got my cheapskate Minikin V2.
Hey.
Yeah. Wait a sec. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, first time. Right. And in that,
Bite me.
I've got the.
Bite me.
I've got my K Fun. And the juice in that is actually a homemade Yogi vanilla tobacco in a 12 milligram. Look at the color on that.
That is evil.
It's nice though. It's very yummy.
That looks like a right quill killer.
I quite liked it. Not gonna lie, I really did quite like it.
And I've got some 18 of it somewhere as well.
Mark's a little bit fogged out.
I'm a little.
Hang on. Let me open up the airflow. Here we go. Are you ready?
That wasn't loud enough.
Right, where are our moderators?
Hey?
Where are our moderators?
Mods, get on it.
Thank you very much, Georgie.
Legend. Yeah, you know we're famous when we get spammed out now. Yeah, I mean, what was it? What was one we had? It was like, I like my mum's vagina or something. That was one of the people that joined.
Yeah.
So.
And one thing I will say, I there's a juice. That's all right, Dale. Thank you very much. Oh, quick, Andrew, get in there. Get in there.
I feel sorry for you, lot. That hurt my ears, and I'm severely deaf. Yeah, Chandler, just lean away when you inhale.
Thanks for the bitties,
Okay,
Dale.
It is a little bit noisy, this tank. Yeah, let's be fair. It's relatively quiet compared to other sub-ohmy type big tanks I've got.
Bullshit.
But it's
fucking turbulent.
It's not the quietest, is it? Really?
Every time you suck on that, I want to ram it down your throat.
To be fair, I would rather vape something else. I'm only vaping on it because I think I ought to.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
to be
what
fair,
she said.
if you do ram it down his throat, I'll have some news for next week where Chandler inhaled not only a drip tip, but a tank and a mod.
Okay. Right, I'm going to abandon that and go for something a little better.
That was so close. I'm not sure what that bin would have done, to be fair.
It's gone Oh, did it come out your nose?
It did, but I'm not sure if that's VG.
Oh.
It could be VG.
Bless you.
Swallow, Mark. It's rude to spit. No.
Yeah.
You gargle it, spit it, catch it, and then swallow it. Or is that just showing off?
I think it's impressive.
Yeah, that's just
Yeah. But there we go.
The boomerang spit. Yeah.
Self-created news. Yeah, we create the news that we report. So I have got some decent news tonight. Not a huge amount of it either. So not only will you not end up in a coma, but it's going to be short and succinct.
Jono.
Short and succinct.
What are you vaping on, mate?
Tesla, Drop Dead. Reform
what was that juice you had? That was so good.
Well,
that's
the one that killed me.
and Phil Reeve, not just you, and Phil Reeve. It absolutely knocked him out.
Oh, yeah,
when he took like, John, you fucking trying to kill me. Anyway, but I'd like to say
Nick was in it.
I'd like to say thank you, Mark, for
Three.
for my lovely Pandora. Thank you very, very much.
So hang on, Hoggle and Paul both got a Pandora.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you got a Danny Diecodes box, so
to be fair, Chandler, you don't ask, you don't get, do you?
Yeah, I should have asked.
Hashtag team free shit. Anyway,
hang on a minute. Paul, did I actually give you a Pandora?
No, I'm just
Oh dear. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah.
It was just
Is that
watch him squirm. But anyway. I did actually pick up a little gem.
And you're welcome, Orgy. Feel free to stick 1,000 bitties in the chat. Thank you very much.
I've actually put it away until I get a base mix. I managed to get some lemon crack concentrate.
How is it? Have you mixed it up yet?
Which I've heard.
Nice.
What have I just said, Cass? What have I literally just said?
I was talking over you, so I didn't hear.
Exactly. You inconsiderate wanker. Get in.
Don't hold back, Jono. Don't hold back. Just
I'm not gonna.
Say it as it is.
I'm gonna. Right. No, I haven't mixed any of it up. Because I don't have a base mix, and I don't have any. And I want to make it a salt liquid. So.
What, high strength or just salt but low strength?
20 milligram.
20
milligram salt.
Fair enough. And
and I actually managed to pick up some trifle. So
what are you thinking, Paul? What are you thinking to the trifle?
I haven't actually tried it yet. I'm getting on it as soon as I finish this reform.
You know what? I'm gutted. One thing that I picked up whilst I was there, just one thing that I wanted, was the pistache.
Yeah, I forgot about it completely.
Picked it up. I've got everything at home apart from bottles, and I keep forgetting to pick a bottle up. So I've got this bottle of pistache at the side of my bed, and every night I'm like, oh, this is going to be so good. This is going to be so good.
Yeah. I think one of my top 2 juices from the show that I picked up though was firstly the baklava, which I've got in my Falcon tank, which I use whilst I'm driving, and you
use a Falcon tank while you're driving.
Yes, I do have a window open.
Yeah. And people on the other side of the carriageway who can't see where they're going.
Yeah. I like to make it challenging for other road users.
Yeah.
Anyway, and the what is it? Blackberry Raspberry Menthol from Bandwagon. See, we can say it here at Vape Talk UK. Bandwagon. No, terrible joke. Okay.
I think you're going to hit the bandwagon.
Yeah, get the ban hammer.
You know what?
Get in the
yeah, and that's a bloody lovely juice. That's a really nice juice.
You know what? I'm good friends with Phil, and I've known Phil a long time. And I'm sorry, Phil, I know you watch quietly. I've never tried any of your juice. I think I fingered it. At Fest one year. But I've never I've never vaped your juice.
Oh, I was glad to know that me and Jono are both 15.
What?
Actual tears.
Apparently, you fingered it at Fest.
Yes, I did. I'm looking the wrong way, aren't I? Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. Right, shall I do some news?
Jono's not finished.
Are you not, Jono?
I'm done, mate.
Whee.
Sorry, Phil. Sorry, Phil. I knew you'd be here. I did. I remember tasting it. I remember tasting it at Fest, but I don't think I ever actually. I don't think I actually baked it.
See, Phil, I'm still your friend, and I really like the blackberry raspberry menthol one.
Sorry, Phil.
Refocus.
Apple. It wasn't apple pie. It wasn't apple pie. Was it?
No, it
apple
wasn't.
caramel cake.
It's apple
caramel cake. Apple caramel cake. That is
this one here.
Oh. Yeah. It's apple caramel.
It just shows that he likes you more than he likes me.
Maybe. Although, to be fair, I did get this off
Marksky, wasn't it?
right at the end of the raffle.
Oh,
no, I got this. Yeah, because Rick was handing them to people, and I'm really glad he did because it's bloody lovely.
So
no, I'm not trying to say that to get some free juice because I've already got some free juice. So major props for donating as much juice as you did to that raffle, because that was crazy. All right. Newsy news time.
Did you finish, Jono?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right.
Sorry. Ben, has anyone made a decent watermelon juice?
Yeah.
Get in the bin, 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 get in the bin. Bullshit. Sorry, I don't like watermelon.
What are you?
Just before the news.
You don't like watermelon? Okay. So just because you don't like watermelon, then ergo all watermelon juice is a big pile of shite.
Yeah, no. Kilo Dewberry cream, amazing watermelon flavour.
Lies.
It's not lies. Oh dear.
Oh, I was just negative towards everything. Nope.
Oh, no, right.
Get
All
in the bin.
Phil,
Everyone shut up.
Phil,
It's news time.
Phil, I'm not going to be at Expo. I abolished Expo a while back. Sorry, mate. I'm sure we'll catch up soon, though.
Right.
I'm still trying to persuade him to go as a. I'm trying to persuade him to go as a punter.
No. I will not support.
Right,
I will not support. Sorry. Hoggle, carry on.
Shut. All right. So, you guys have all known, we've been following for about 2 months this story of people supposedly getting lung illnesses. And today we finally have a little bit of someone's given way. So after much criticism, the CDC gives clear warning: avoid THC bought off the street. So essentially, I'll read you the article and then tell you what I think of it. So it says, so far, 215 possible cases of vaping-related lung illnesses have been reported in 25 states. And they said in a statement, additional reports of pulmonary illness are under investigation. Patients have experienced coughing, shortness of breath, chest pain. Some have had nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, fatigue, fever, weight loss, and other issues. But it says anyone who uses e-cig products should not buy these specific products off the street, e.g., products with THC and other cannabinoids. And they should not modify e-cigarette products or add any substances to these products that are not intended by the manufacturer, government officials said. It said USA Today reported Wednesday that 2 leading academic tobacco researchers and the vaping industry were very critical of the CDC's failure to provide guidance to consumers about what to avoid. In other words, and this goes on for a little while, it says the people are vaping THC, not e-cigarettes. The idea being that it's not the e-cigarettes that are the issue, it is the THC that's the issue. And this very, very important distinction, they took far too long to make that distinction anyway. But the thing is the damage has already been done. People now think it's vaping killing people, not THC. They're just trying to do a bit of damage control. However, they could not fucking resist themselves. Dr. Karen Randall, an emergency room physician in Pueblo, Colorado, said she treated 2 patients last year with lung problems who had vaped marijuana. She sees a few issues with what she calls the China-made cheap vape pens. Many of the products are made in oil bases, which lungs do not like, and exposure can lead to irreversible illnesses known as popcorn lung.
Hang on. I was having a snooze, but the bin sign's coming up. Sorry.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Right. Okay. Honestly, like, super Nazi, just see yourself out. Right. So it says, Randall says she sees severe vomiting amongst people using marijuana daily. And apparently, she noted that THC oil has tripled the THC of marijuana, and that marijuana itself is about 3 times the strength of the marijuana smoked decades ago. What we should take from this is that the CDC have finally given in and made that distinction that it is not e-cigarettes that the issue, it's people modifying them and using them with these hooky THC pods that are killing people. God. So yeah. Anyway.
Hang on. So vapes don't kill people?
No.
Pop-up shops do.
People kill people.
No, come on.
No, pop-up shops.
You're all shit.
I mean, you know, you're trying to make a Goldie looking chain reference.
There we go.
Robbers do.
Oh dear.
So, Kaz.
Yeah. Yes, Chandler.
So you saw the letter then that was released by in California.
I did.
You did. Okay, so yeah, it's all the pop-up shops and things that you've got to watch out for.
Well, it's these places that are masquerading as legal marijuana places, and they're selling THC pods. But the point being is that the THC they're selling is so ridiculously strong that it's literally hurting people.
Synthetic.
Well,
synthetic.
Or synthetic, or you have no idea, or possibly made by somebody who hasn't got a clue how to make vapor products in the first place.
I mean, I don't know what the licensing behind setting up a medical marijuana clinic is, and I don't know how much knowledge you have to have in order to do it. For all we know, these people who have just grown some weed in their shed have turned into synthetic or over-the-top THC and are selling it. It's like bathroom mixers, for e-liquid. It's like, my mate Kev mixed it in his bath. Like, you don't know where it's coming from.
They're not authentic. They're not regulated cannabis production. These things in pods that they're selling, they're not. They're just, like you say, bathtub made cannabis products. It's not anything that's got any regulation behind it.
No, and for all we know, they're putting all sorts of chemicals in it to pack it out to get them, because they want to make it as cheaply as possible and get as much money as possible for it.
What did I say during the week? I said on our chat, I've been thinking about this, and it pisses me off because all these deaths and people harming themselves and everything else, are they going down as cannabis related deaths, or are they going down as vaping related deaths? Because these people bang on about cannabis. Cannabis has never killed anyone. Cannabis has never hurt anyone. Tobacco kills people and alcohol kills people and blah 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 blah. Cannabis has never killed anyone in the world, right? All of a sudden, cannabis is killing people. But because people are vaporizing this shit, does it go down as a vaping death, or does it go? Oh, winds me up.
All right, I know where you're coming from, but again, it's the same thing. If it was made properly, laboratory spec. And you know what's going in it. It's probably going to be a hell of a lot safer than these.
Yeah, I mean,
these synthetic things that are coming onto the market.
Bad nicotine can kill you. This is the thing: is if it's done properly, cannabis is fairly safe, but it's not being done properly, and that's the issue that's coming here. But like you said, Mark, it's already gone down as vaping deaths. The CDC doing a 180 on this is too little too late. I mean, yes, it's good that they've done it, but it's not enough to bring it back from the edge. And people have already stopped caring by this point. They're already going, vaping is killing
people. People are saying it's synthetics only, I know for sure. Liquid spice. We're other than Andrew, we're assuming. We all know that.
Oh, Mark, your microphone seems a little bit hot. It's distorting a little bit.
You suddenly got very tinny.
Who else? Me has.
Yeah, you're just distorting when you got close to it, that's all.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah, much better, thanks.
But no, you're right, it is synthetic, and for all we know, they're putting engine oil in it. It's shocking. Right. Next piece of news is interesting. So, a teenager has suffered catastrophic lung damage after vaping every day for 3 years. Maddie Nelson, 18, started to feel earlier this month, but last month experienced severe back and kidney pains. The student from Utah was rushed to hospital, struggling to breathe, but the oxygen that the medics gave her did not work. The situation went from serious to potentially fatal, and an x-ray showed severe damage to her lungs. The decision was made to put her into a medically induced coma while she battled for life. She received her official diagnosis on August the 1st, and she had been enduring acute eosinophilic pneumonia. That's a hard word. Her doctor suspects it's from electronic vaping sources. This includes all supposedly safe alternatives to smoking, e-cigarettes. Acute Eosinophilic pneumonia, that's how you say it, is a rare disease caused by a buildup of white blood cells in the lungs in response to inflammation. Maggie was given steroids and was brought out of the coma after 3 days. She's now breathing on her own, but still needs oxygen at night for the tightness in her chest. She said to herself that it wouldn't happen to her, but it can and it will happen to you. Take my advice. Don't smoke. Don't vape. I'm sorry, Maddie. You're 18. You were illegally vaping, and therefore we will not take your opinion. But the thing is, you can blame vaping. You were probably just vaping spice that your mate from the corner got it for you. So when you're actually of legal age, at that point, I mean, it sucks that happened to you. And I really do feel for you that you had to go through that experience. I really do. But it just has to. But
the question is, really, Maddie? Maddie, really? Was it just the jewel that did it? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Wasn't the cans of gas that you're inhaling? Wasn't the spice? Wasn't anything else?
Wasn't the cigarettes you were smoking?
Yeah.
Glue.
Glue. Sorry, MB1815. Bullshit US news. Please, for the love of God, stop. It's basically another person who's trying to blame vaping to try and hide her misgivings as a young teenager from probably her parents and everyone else. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Any Americans in the chat, right? If you become ill from partaking of illegal drugs, does that void your health insurance?
Sorry. Can I just respond to Sebastian in the YouTube chat?
You can.
This is pointless. Just quiet and get a real job, Sebastian. It's not pointless, and get an education. You prick.
And this isn't our job. We do this for fun. We actually have real jobs. So.
But thank you, and please come again.
We're just doing this for, what's the phrase for? Shits and giggles.
Shits and giggles.
Anyway, sorry.
I think somebody's just proven who the shits are.
Yeah. So, Andrew, you're US based. If you were, let's say you got ill because you'd been smoking crack, would that void your insurance? And therefore, would you need to lie and say it was vaping that did it? Because vaping is technically legal in the States, obviously. So, is that a thing? Could that be an element as to why people are blaming vaping? Because actually, they're huffing the ganja, and not that I know of. Okay, never mind. Point ended.
There you go.
Not that I know of. Okay.
That answered that one fairly quickly, didn't it?
Yeah.
Sebastian, just so you know, I'm trying to make it as a full-time streamer, so fuck you.
Yeah. I mean, if Sebastian really knew, he knew that Twitch is the place to be. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, get out of 2005, man.
Good evening to Subvapes, who has just joined us on YouTube. I will put the link to where all the cool kids are at. But please feel free to carry on watching on the YouTube stream.
I ought to get the YouTube chat up because I'm completely not looking.
You're
at
not
it.
missing much.
Is it exciting?
Although Chris Earl that's watching wants to know what the best Moutalum RTA tank is. For me, my favourite is the Reaper. It depends on your budget. Chandler's loving the K-Fern. Cass is loving the Gayfun, and
otherwise the Berserker's a really good budget.
Will you fucking pipe down? You had your say.
Who?
On your way.
Nothing wrong with it. Yeah, Berserker. I'd strongly I'd recommend the Berserker. There you go.
Oh, fuck you as well.
Come on then, Paul. Sorry, carry on.
Are you okay, Jono?
No, it's all right.
He's in a bad mood. Bless him. We've got
my own shit. It's all right.
It's all right. We'll carry on with the eggshells. It's fine. Sorry. Carry on, Jello. What was it you were going to suggest,
it's
mate?
All right. Blow more into the microphone, you prick.
I actually really want to know what you were going to suggest.
Said the Berserker, but Cass took it out of my freaking hand, didn't it? Yes. By the way, it's cappuccino frother.
Sorry, Jono.
I use it to mix liquid. All right, move on.
And don't forget, there's also the Saver if you can still grab hold of one. That's quite a nice Moutalum.
No, it's not.
It's slightly more airy than the Berserker et al.
It is not a mouth to lung.
Does it not?
Hey, Subbits is now on Twitch.
Good man. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you very much for joining us live.
If you'd like to hit the little love heart at the top, it'll follow on the notifications, and you'll know every time we go live.
Here we go. Right, so I mean, in our main features on the notes, I literally just put IVM meet. Did we enjoy it? What did we see and who did we talk to? The good, the bad, and the drunk. So,
drunk.
I've got to say, Jimmy was ruined.
He was ruined.
You didn't see him Friday night. Jimmy was ruined. Saturday, Jimmy was ruined.
Saturday, he had 11 pints while he was there. 11.
He only paid for one.
Hashtag team free shit.
And I'm sorry, his proudest moment, he was going around telling everybody that Mark Todd bought him a beer.
Yeah, Mark Todd was there.
Yeah, he was.
Mike Dacus was there. Gary Dibley was there.
Is that like Dacus?
Dacus.
Yeah.
Dacus. I could have sworn I heard about 10 people call him Mike Dacus. Oh, okay. I did find it quite funny that John was like, yeah, Mike's here. He's the only black guy at this event.
Yeah.
Even though there were two.
Yeah, I didn't. Was there? I didn't see the other guy.
It was actually snuck around corner, but I think he was trying to hide away from him in case he mentioned something.
Yeah.
Like Mike, so Mike.
Yeah. It was good. It was good. Got to talk to a lot. And this is it. Like, we see a lot of you guys in the chat, and we only see your tags. Now, your tag isn't always your name. So, for example, a couple of people are like, "Oh, hi, how's it going?" I'm like, "Hi. Oh, yeah, my name's this." And I was talking to Vaped Extreme for like 45 minutes before I realised that he was Vaped Extreme on Twitch.
But Cass, what's his real name?
Yeah. Bert. Sorry, no, I was just playing with you. I know his real name. His real name's Bert.
There we go.
It's actually Alan.
Is it Alan?
It's Alan Bert. Well,
Okay.
depending on what you believe on.
He's gonna come find me now.
Do you know there was a couple of people that came up to me and went, "Hi, my name's so and so," and oh yeah, I know who you are, and yeah, recognised the name. Started a conversation, and then a minute later was like, "What the hell did you say? What?" The name just completely fell out of my head. Too many people, too many names, just couldn't.
Those of you that are friends with me on Facebook, you'll know that up until recently, I had a photograph that looked nothing like me, and that was for that very reason that sorry, I'm reading chat. We're still here. We'll keep talking to you, sub.
As you feel,
I don't hate being recognised. I don't hate being recognised by people that I know. You know, those people that know me. But over the years, especially when we ran the shop, there was a lot of people that knew me, but I didn't know them. And I used to hate people coming up to me and asking for selfies, and it was just awkward. So I had a photo that looked nothing like me on Facebook, so people wouldn't recognize me. But obviously, you know, doing the show and everything else, yeah, people recognise us, and we don't necessarily recognise you. But I will find, you know, over the weekend, you know, probably 50, 60 odd people came up, shook my hand, and they instantly said, "Hi Mark, good to meet you. My name's," and it's like, brilliant. I like that. But then there's the people that assume you know who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, and this isn't from the point of view of we're famous. Who are you?
No.
Because Vape Famous is not famous, and it's
we're-
like we know you by your tag. Like that's the only way we know you. We don't have a face to put it to.
Not that I'm considering myself famous at all. I'll
No.
No. But also,
No,
but
of course
also,
not. Of course not.
But also the fact that I'm 45 and I am shit with names. So people that I have met and said hi to, I'll see him again and go, like I didn't recognise Phil straight away.
Mm.
I knew him, and it was like.
But people also change appearance as well. You know, people change and it's hard to keep up with it. I mean,
they're so inconsiderate. They actually change their clothes. It's like what?
You see,
you know, I can't.
Sorry.
My wife, Kelly, my wife complains a lot that I go, oh yeah, you know so and so. He was the bloke with the blue shirt on. Really? You're going by what he was wearing. What happens if he turns up and he's wearing a red shirt? How are you going to know who he is? I'm like, yeah.
You see, I'd like to say that Michael Guildfly, I would know him if I saw him.
yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people that I've seen their profile pictures. They came up to me at the weekend. They tried to introduce themselves to me, and I was like, preempted them with their name, which is good.
Yeah, you're
Which is good customer service.
That's awesome. I can't do that. I cannot do that. It takes me. It takes forever to remember people's names.
I just need someone walking around
useless.
with like a book of names and faces, and just before someone comes up, just be like, "This is Dave Collins. He runs a shop." Oh, okay, cheers, and then carry on.
Yeah. I need a prompt. I need a PA. There you go. That's what I need.
No.
Oh, dear.
No. Sorry, Michael. You're not the little guy that looks like an angry little gnome. Cass is, hence why he got Hoggle.
Yeah, but I fully deserved that because I publicly humiliated John for not using a microphone correctly.
You did a little. You're like, turn it round. Keep going.
Keep going. There we go. Oh dear. Honestly,
I know when I see Michael's. I know Michael's face. To me, in my head, he's the guy that had the Ferrari engine in the. Do you know the vaping?
Oh, the Lambo engine in the Vauxhall.
In my head, that's what he looks like.
I know what you mean.
Okay.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from, but like I said, I've seen Michael's profile picture, so I know what he looks like. And to be fair, you get that on. I think you get that on YouTube, don't you? You get their profile pictures.
That was our problem from running. Not be called worse. From running from YouTube for so long, we get to know usernames. And that,
I mean, it was a mind fuck when we swapped over to Twitch.
When it came over to Twitch, it was trying to relate old usernames from YouTube over to chat, and I think we're about there. Almost.
Yeah, for sure. Jono?
Yeah.
Do you have a question?
Do you have a question? Yeah.
Yeah, what are you vaping on?
Spice.
We're about to watch Mark's descent into death.
Right, pick an option, 1, 2, or 3.
7.
What a bellend.
3.
2.
I want 3 as well.
We'll go for 3 then. Right, what product? And you always see like a knockoff version of like Mars Bounty juices and
twat juices.
Yeah, well, like Twix is like twat, and they give. Yeah, it's basically like Matt. Didn't we call them knobhead juices?
Knobhead juices.
Oh, like that Coca-Cola rip-off that was like Coca-Cola or something.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Coca-Cola.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah.
So, I was wondering what products you take out of the market, turn it into a liquid, and what would you call it?
Oh, I like that.
So I can see Mark. He's bursting to get this out already.
I'm not. I'm struggling, to be honest.
That's really hard. That takes some actual raw creativity right there.
Improv.
All right. Give me like 30 seconds.
Right, Chandler, have you got anything?
What product we would like to be ripped off and
The punnier, the better.
And we've got to rip it off.
Oh, completely, yeah.
completely something to rip off.
If you can, I even want the design of the packaging or the label of the bottle.
Okay.
I know.
Chat, this goes for you as well.
I know what mine is.
Is it like a flavour or something?
Right.
No. I'm going last.
Oh, God.
Oh dear. All right, give me a second.
It's like Culkin, isn't it? No. I'll go at end. It's all right.
I'm gonna go at the back of the bus.
The only reason is I can't remember the name of them.
I would like to clone a Curly Whirly, and it would have to be called Curly Whirly juice, and it would have to be called Vapey Wapey.
Vapey Wapey.
Yeah, Vapey Wapey. Yeah. And the box that it comes in would have to have the holes in it. So you've got the bottle inside, you've got a box with the holes in it. It would just the box would look like a Curly Whirly, and yeah, definitely got to call it Vapey Wapey.
You couldn't have even put a swear word in there if he tried. It's just like, he could have had anything like Country Whirly or something like that. No, Vapey Wapey.
Oh yeah, Chandler. I bought chandlerschuffpalace.com.
Chandler's Chuff Palace, awesome.
Right.
I do feel now that I need to start a shop called Chandler's Chuff Palace selling Vapey Wapey.
I've got mine.
Right. Show.
So it's going to be called BJ's Cocky Dough, and it's going to just the tagline will be "So good you'll want to swallow."
Does it just taste like salty water?
Yeah, it tastes a bit like salty water with a hint of urine.
Nice.
So Andrew wants one that tastes like pubic hair. I'm not a big fan of pubic hair myself. I prefer the sound, the smell of slap. Michael Wilkinson Sword Quadruple X Menthol Blackjack and Coolada Vape.
It will slice your throat in two. That's incredible.
That is good.
Round of applause for Michael, please, guys. That was great. Good lad.
Oh dear.
It's like loneliness and innocence. We've had that a lot.
Nick Salt. I like that. So I'm not gonna lie. I have already practically perfected this, and
tastes like loneliness and innocence.
So.
Oh, the Nick Salt Vapey Wapey.
Just that look right there. I thought we were gonna reach through a screen and rip his throat out. Just see we're about to mention it. We just. That were another one of them, Mark. It were another moment.
Oh, was it me that did it?
No.
Right. What's yours then, Mark? Come on.
Mine is going to be called Vape Off.
Oh no.
And I have perfected the flavour.
You have?
Has anyone tried either the spread or the biscuits called Biscoff?
Yes.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Now, the only way you'd ever make money off that of a juice that tasted like it is to rip off
Biscoff.
the brand.
Absolutely.
So I have perfected Biscoff, and it tastes like Joe the Biscoff spread. Have you ever tried that?
Yep.
Yeah. It's like fried gold.
Yeah, it tastes just like that.
Refocus.
Tastes just like that.
Mm.
But there's no point in releasing it and calling it Dolan's Crunchy Wunchy or whatever you want to call it.
Sat on the shelf next to Vapey Wapey.
Crunchy Wunchy Vapey Wapey.
Yeah.
We've got that down to a T.
Yeah, and also available from Chandler's Chuff Palace, we have the Wocket and the Wicket.
The Wocket and the Wicket.
Made by Ruby Woo.
And yeah, anything made by Voopoo.
Thank you very much for the follow, North 88.
Not to blight.
Jaffa Vapes, chocolate orange and sponge. Tagline, not just for the seedless. Like it. Like it.
Nuts, mate. That's an absolute belter.
So, Jono, what options 1 and 2? Because we got time, man. We got time.
Oh, I wanted to save them, but yeah, go on then. My option would be a rip-off of Skittles called Tittles.
Tittles.
Tittles. So we've got Tittles. I can't get it out of my head.
That's really amused you, hasn't it, Vapey?
Because it's just so simple. Like, there's no like proper like swear pun in there or anything. It's just that is you down to a T.
Oh, it's already been done, hasn't it? I'm waiting for Chandler's autobiography. Maybe his Bookie Wookie.
My autobiography.
That's already been done.
That's what I said. It's already been done.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to save the first one for next week because that could be a lengthy one.
Okay.
So, what's the worst name for a product you've heard in the vaping industry?
The what?
Worst name for a product.
Vapey Wapey.
Any product?
Any product.
Oh, that's a good one. I mean, there's a lot of pod systems coming out now with ridiculously dumb names. I don't know. Oh, I've got it.
Yeah, guys in chat, get on this as well.
I've got it.
Sorry, Boom.
There was
Juice has already been done.
Yeah.
The Wanko.
The Wanko tank. Yeah.
Wankos.
There was a juice line about 3 years ago called Mucka Fucker.
I am going to release a pod system. I'm going to call it Sucky Wookie.
Sucky Wookie.
It's too blue. It's too blue.
And that actually sounds a little bit too Chinese as well.
That's just racist, Bill.
You came up with it. Don't look at me.
Do you know what we have? We have a certain standard on this show, Chandler, and you just crossed that line.
Yeah, Rolf.
So right, hang on a minute.
Rolf.
You were having a go at me 2 minutes ago for being that little bit too conservative, and now when I start putting it out there a bit, just gone out there too far.
Right. I'll piss on your bonfire. Right. Yeah. So worst product names in the industry.
It would have to be. What was that? What was that?
Sucky, fucky, 5 bucky.
Oh, I think Wanko tank is
it's
kind of
definitely up there.
Really. Yeah.
Voopoo is a good one. Don't get me started on Voopoo.
It's Vupu's actually okay. It's got a bonkers name, but we're kind of getting used to it.
Yeah,
it doesn't seem to be, anybody else who doesn't know, and it's called a Vupu drag.
Right. Whoever came up with the name for the Cleto tank needs shooting. I've had the Clit tank, the Solitio, I've had the Clito. Just choose a name people can pronounce. Also, Pock-X, right? It is not Pocket X. It is not the Pocket. And Aspire, sorry, but when people come in and start calling you, have you got the Aspire Pocket X? I'm trying to downgrade from a Solitio, and I'm like, okay, but which mod have you got? Well, it's called the Solitio. No. Oh, okay, no, I've got an Inokin. Right. Okay. So yeah, if you're going to come up with a product, make sure people can pronounce the fucking thing.
I think the worst name thing ever was Vape-esque.
Yeah, okay. What about battery condoms?
That's for a product, not a shop.
Vape-esque was just stupid because we had I used to have a guy that used to ring up every week. Hello, is that Vape Skew?
The thing is, that name stuck for a long time.
Vape Skew.
Even with was it James Clark who kept
he was the one that used to ring up. Right. I'm going to tell you a story here, and this is 100% true. Right, James Clark, who was working with TYV at the time.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Happy birthday, by the way, James. Not that you're watching, because you're not nice anymore.
He's got daddy duties.
Has she had it?
No, but he will have soon.
What I say? Fucking hell! I forgot the flowers.
How about the avocado? Sorry, I'm still thinking of.
Anyway, so I used to get a phone call weekly from James Clark saying, "Hello, is that Vape Skew? Hi, Vape Skew. Is this Vape Skew? I'd like to buy something, Vape Skew. Have you got the Clito X?" Every week for fuck knows how long. So it came to the point that I was.
Who was that?
James Clark.
James Clark.
Okay.
So
sorry, I was trying to work out what a ligma is.
Okay.
So I used to give him shit on the phone. Anyway, one day, the phone in the shop rang, and some fella in a very weird voice went, "Hello, is that Vape Skew?" I was like, "Fuck off."
It wasn't James, was it?
James, no.
Was it a genuine customer?
It was a genuine customer. A genuine customer.
Oh dear.
Ligma. I've never come across Ligma. Let's have a look.
And you greeted. I want to know what happened after you greeted the customer with the phrase "fuck off."
He actually spent 120 quid.
Hey,
Pete, thank you very much for the bits. Appreciate that, buddy.
There should be a tank called the Bastard.
There is
because every time it leaks, bastard.
There is actually a what's the word? An RTA, a bridge for the billet box called the Bastard. If you don't believe me.
See, I don't know whether I think it's a bad name or a genius name, but you've got Nameless Mods came out with their RDA, didn't they, or their mech called the No Name.
Nameless.
Yeah, Nameless Mods came out with the No Name mech. I think it was a mech or an RDA, but I don't know whether I really like that or think it's terrible.
No, it's called the Unknown.
Oh, the Unknown, that's it. Gillfly, going straight for the jugular.
The Kelpie.
I think he means Kelpie. No. It's Vix RTA.
Ligma, a rather rare disease found in Fortnite players. Right, I'm guessing that's a gaming reference. Thank you for that. Is a roost 420.
Did he? That was a stupid name. The FPRTA. Wait a minute. I don't understand it.
Understand what?
I don't know. I don't know whether it's one of Diddy's dad jokes or whether it's actually a thing. No.
No, on me.
Everyone's very quiet.
Okay, sorry.
Anything to me with either piss or jizz in it can get in the bin.
Well, like alien piss or whatever.
Yoda's piss. Hulk's jizz. Fuck off.
Yeah,
Oh.
fuck pig from TVP.
Oh. No.
Right, like, is that like Jedi's punk?
Who here likes dragons? I am a dragon. I am. See? I am a dragon.
Yeah, okay.
There is actually a juice called Voop juice, and it's got the poop emoji.
Yeah.
We did dog.
Dragging my balls across your face. Right, you had your chance.
Leave him!
Bye.
Leave him! No! Bring it back! Bring it back!
Oh, come on.
Bring it
Kaz.
back!
Okay.
That
there
was
we
funny.
That
That was funny. And we can let him off that.
Let him off.
Go.
Can you? Oh,
Oh dear me.
you're just too quick with that fan hammer there, Kaz. Like, power's going to your brain.
He, I assume a he, is a 420 supporter.
But-
So her news earlier would have excited him. He'd have got stiff nipples over that.
He would have done. It would have been amazing. Oh dear.
Oh, that. Yeah, sorry, carry on.
There was another juice that had actually had it in the slogan of it. It put it as he used grape, but tried using the word rape at the same
I
time.
remember that.
Yeah, it blew up massively. I cannot remember for the life of me what the slogan was or what the juice was.
Now, that's dark, man.
Yeah, that's grim.
Yeah. See, I did read. Sorry, go on.
No,
Mark.
I remember that, and I'm frantically searching, trying to find. No.
A bottle. I'm doing exactly the same thing. I think it's in the other room.
Right, can't remember. My right is in trouble. My right nut. These are getting worse. These are getting worse.
I mean, if you want to stay around, they've got to be at least of a certain standard of comedy. I mean, Dragon Ball Balls.
Yeah.
To be fair, I like that.
What? There was the porn star range, wasn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, and they were bad.
Heroes. The Heroes. Oh, Legends range. There were about 30 different juices in this range, and everyone were like named after a superhero.
Yes, that actually.
Oh, that was a bit.
It got big, but I was just like, no.
Wasn't that SMKD? I'm sure SMKD still do them.
Probably. Yeah, Tank the Enema.
Yes.
Or another one. So, Chandler, do you have some boobs for us?
Might have. Do you want some interesting?
Sorry. As far as vape names, I think Charlie's Chalk Dust was always a bad one.
Yeah. I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think referring to your juice as cocaine is always a good thing.
What Chalk Dust?
Yeah. Charlie's Chalk Dust is cocaine.
It's like that range I mentioned earlier called Mucka Fucker. No matter how many times the owner tried to say no, it's pronounced Muka Fuka. It's like, no, mate, It reads muckafucker. I don't care what you say. It's muckafucker. No. It's mukafuka.
What were the other the Trump jokes as well?
That sounds like something from In the Night Garden gone wrong.
Yeah, it wasn't even that good.
Refocus. Refocus.
I will. Give me a minute. Jesus Christ.
Motherfucker.
Thank you though for letting me know.
Yeah.
Can anyone just sell me a non-shit webcam?
Mine works fine.
I thought you bought it. That'll
Cass,
teach
I've got the
you
exact
to
same
buy it.
webcam as you. It works absolutely fine.
Maybe it's the
so
lighting in here.
I don't. I think it's you.
We've all got the same webcam. You bought it really cheap. They were obviously selling the shit ones off.
You're only jealous because he's got a clone and a genuine Pandora.
No, I'm gonna do a comparison video. Right.
Yeah.
And Chandler gets neither. I think it's the ginger actually.
I have got a Danny box, so I'm
Yeah, okay. He wins.
Danny.
Who supplied it?
Mr. Dibley.
Mr. Dibley. So it's not it's not a fanny box or anything like that. It's not a clone.
No. Fanny box. I like that. Yeah. Very good.
Chrome.
There we go.
And now I'm looking just to check.
Rolf had better brought his game this week. Chat's going to be really mad with you if you haven't upped it.
Right then.
Well, let's
the screen.
Let's
the
start.
Screen is all yours. For some reason, your head is zoomed in massively. Shall I resize your? Let's resize your head.
Why am I zoomed in?
Because he had resized you properly. That's why.
Hang on, let me get ready.
There we go. It's all good. Hang on.
If you can't see
that
it,
was wasted. Do that again, Paul.
They just caught the back end of it as well.
You weren't on screen.
Yeah.
I was on the screen.
I literally said, just let me get ready. Right, go on, Tom.
he's probably got some vape juice he could use as lube.
Okay. All right. Okay. Right.
I'm
Just in case, if you're wondering and you haven't, for whatever reason, seen the post as to why we are named Jeffrey Hoggy, Bill Oddie, and Paul Merton, this is the reason why. And my first question would be, why aren't you in our Facebook group? But yeah, John Martin took the photo that we took and named us. Basically, decided that I looked like Bill Oddie. Mark obviously is the giraffe from Jeffrey and Toys R Us. The Paul Merton is just a stroke of genius. You do actually look like Paul Merton in that picture.
I'm not offended.
So, I wouldn't be either. I'd take that as a compliment. As I would being called Hoggle from the Labyrinth too. So, because yes.
I like how the thing it's like Hoggle from the Labyrinth in brackets. It's like, how many other people do you know called Hoggle?
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I'm not that much.
Sorry, I got him confused with Hoggle off Coronation Street.
I'm not that much of an expert in my Labyrinth characters, to be fair, as to remember that the character was called Hoggle. I did have to Google it. So, and who's that Googling it right now? I can hear the keyboard going.
We're in chat.
Oh, right. Okay, I'll let you off. So, right, someone else has posted for the first time in God knows how long.
Yeah, me.
And he decided to go with that.
Well, you're right. You won't bring in boobs tonight, so yeah, great.
Yeah,
thanks.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You ever seen Little Nicky? Where at the end he got the boob heads.
You got them right at the beginning.
Well, they were at the beginning. The boob
Yeah.
heads. Oh,
Go with my father, Tidhead.
Yeah. So always find some new products. So we've had this from Geek Vape. It was a video. I haven't worked out how to do the video. I did try to screenshot it. Do you know how hard it is to try and screenshot a video? So I managed to keep getting this. So there's some big news coming from Geek Vape. They are X. And that's as much of that is the best picture that they've released so far. It's all in shadow. It's silhouetted. It has got one hell of a screen on it, by the looks of things. So, what do you reckon? Do you think that's going to be like touch screen?
No.
No.
No, I don't think so. That's expensive. Geek Vape don't do expensive.
Yeah, plus the fact, Aegis, it's got to be a little bit on the bouncy side. It's got to be able to cope with the odd drop because it's their thing that you can drop the legend. You can drop into a glass of water and it's fine. You know, because obviously that's what you do when you're out in a pub. You're getting pissed. You accidentally drop your mod and it goes in your pint of beer. And
hang on. You accidentally drop your mod and it falls in a pint of beer. How do you drop your mods? Because I tend to just like flick them over on the table. No,
you don't.
Drop them.
No, you don't. Mark, you tend to jam them between your crotch while you're driving, and then forget while they're there when you get out of the car.
But do you ever find that when you knock your vape over, it knocks into a bottle of juice, which knocks into something else, and then you end up with this domino effect of pain across your desk?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm just wondering, why is chat on about me getting bloody tag team between you lot?
Oh, top right. You're not the egg. You're not the egg.
No. And then he said Paul's an absolute shagger. Paul, mate, what's your ass when you meet up again?
You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm down for it. I just want to know what we're going on.
Should have known you'd be down for it. I mean, bloody hell. Okay, right. Have you seen this?
I like tiny kangaroo down.
This is from our mate Mike Dacus, or Dacus, depending which part of the country you're from.
That's very nice.
And can you see who it was made for? Does it? Oh, you can't see it in the. Hang on. Let me do a bit of. There you go. How's that? So. Let me bring that up big so I can read it. There you go. Made for the one and only Big Tom. So
nice.
So this has been made for Big Tom. The block was provided by Mental Modder, which is our Craig Nichols. So the block is from Craig. Mike's made it, and it's going to Big Tom. And I mean, look at that. Look at that block.
I've got to be honest. It's wasted on Tom, to be fair.
Yeah, and you know, something like that. I would have been able to have given that a much better home. But I mean, look at the. I bet in real life that is going to be so much. I don't think those photos are going to do that.
That just has fingerprint magnet written all over it.
Oh, just sod off. That is just like gorgeous on toast. Look at that.
Oh, it is. You just can't touch it.
I do like that. I tell you what, we spent a lot of time with Craig this weekend.
Yeah.
And I'm excited for some of his blocks. And he needs to sort his shit out and start making mods again.
Yeah. He does. I think he's almost got his workshop sorted. I think he's getting there.
By the way, that squonk was made by Visionary Mods.
Oh, okay.
The one that you were hankering at.
That I was rolling over, yeah.
Yeah. Nice. So right, coil of the week. You ready?
Coil of the week.
Coil of the week. Just that is just so perfect.
You having fun, Mark?
Is he falling?
I'm feeding the trolls.
What are you doing?
Ever vape jizz?
Yep.
Wasn't mine though. Even better.
I'm saying Mark's having a right laugh.
Yeah. So we're going into chat. Yeah.
Chandler, why is this coil of the week then?
Just look at it. I have no idea what it is.
It's a multi.
It's a coil.
It's got about what 2, 4, 7 staggered Summit Clapton thing.
Staggered fuse. It's so exciting.
I can never get my coils to be that symmetrical when I put them in a build ever. I mean, how do you get it that symmetrical? It just doesn't happen.
Photoshop.
Photo. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So it's only one and then mirrored it. Yeah. Okay. I hadn't thought of that. Right. That's it.
Sorry
to the week anymore. Fuck it.
Sorry to interfere, Cass. I'm going to send you a wig. I wonder if a wig would help. I wonder if it's the light.
Wait a sec.
Let's go. I wonder if it's the light on Cass's.
Did he actually stand up then?
That's just rude.
Did he actually just stand up? It didn't look like
He did stand up and kind of shuffled away on his knees.
Yeah, see, now the light source is the front, so it's not lighting up the room behind me and trying to go out of focus.
I reckon if we bought him a wig,
I
reckon it'd focus on his head more.
You need the light source behind. You need the light source behind your monitor, so it's bouncing off.
Just wear the pillowcase on the couch will work well as a wig. Do you have a pillowcase on the couch, Cass?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fine. Cushion? Have you got a cushion?
I'm not doing it. This is already better.
It says that as it goes out of focus.
Fine. You spoil all our fun. All right, fine. Oh dear. Right. Well, I did see that one. I thought that one looked a bit freaky. Look, you're changing metals with that. Since when did you use brass in a coil?
You don't. That's the heating point, Chandler.
That's the whatty point.
That's the heating point. You know when they get all the nice colours.
You get the colour change. Okay, it's not. Okay, I was waiting for the purples and all that. It's not two different wires. It's just okay. Right, I'm with it. Okay, fine. Yeah, right. Okay. There you go. Did you? Somebody from the vaguely vaping related podcast seemed to have got themselves a Danny box as well. I had no idea who that was.
I don't know. Looks. I don't know. They got a gay little bottle though, aren't they?
Is Mark falling asleep? Right, hang on. Right, we'll leave him.
He's choking on his spice.
Okay. Right. Obviously, you asked me for boobs. So as I was going on, I found a few that were a little on the scary side. So this is a scary vape model number 1.
Sorry. If that is a boob, it's a very hairy boob.
It's not a boob. Yeah, no, I'm not. We're building up to it, Mark. We've got anticipation, the attention building. All right, give me a look. I'm working to it. All right,
okay. Got lovely eyes, though.
Fine. That's what freaked me out. It's the eye.
Good evening, Mr. Mottram. Thank you for joining us. And he wants to know, Chandler, have you bedded the mod in yet?
Have I bedded the mod in?
Does that mean shorted the battery inside it?
I actually thought I thought you said have you bedded the model? I was like, chance would be a fine thing. Yes, I've bedded the modded in, and I haven't actually blown it up yet. No, but I have leaked juice all over the switch, so that did scare the shit out of me at one point. So
yeah, we were a little worried that you might win a mech mod. So
that was the second prize.
Yeah,
that was the prize that I decided probably wasn't a good idea to keep.
I'm telling you, that's why you give it up. You're like, no, I don't think that suits me.
Okay, fine. Right, next. Now, that's again freaked me out. Somewhat chronic. I don't know why. I think it's the bottle of Passion Mama that's there.
For me, it's the fingers on the side. Where did they come from?
They look like a different hand.
Yeah, it's somebody else reaching round. There is some
reach round.
She's, got a bit of a reach round there going. And you really are 15, aren't you, Kaz?
Yeah. But it's perspective, but it's weird.
It is weird. That's that. It was just an odd photo.
The size of the hand.
She What's with that neck? Her neck looks like the side of a cock. It's all veiny.
Mark, it's not Friday night. Rein it in a bit. Rein it in a bit. Rein it in. Oh dear. No. And
next.
The freakiest one. This one really freaked me out. I mean, what the hell's going on with that?
I know. People use chubby gorillas nowadays.
I know. It is just absolutely disgraceful. What is with that bottle top? It's just like, no. So, okay, I'm going to skip through these ones because I saw that. Look at that. Look, Star Trek. Nice
That's Star Wars, you prat.
Really? After all this weekend, I've had this joke continually. The Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who kind of. Oh yes, Daleks. They were good on Doctor. You actually get it right.
Kudos for trying.
Okay, who's that?
Dave Grohl.
Dave Grohl. What's he holding?
Grim.
A Grim box.
He's got a Grim box. The photography isn't the world's best. Let's be fair, but unsurprisingly, Grim was a little bit chuffed to find that Dave Grohl has had one of his mods in his hand. So there you go.
Yeah.
Right, here you go. I did find one. Now
she has no neck.
Let's see.
Now, can I just say, look where she's sat.
On the floor.
Yeah, she's on the floor. Basically, no. She is in a hotel with one of those folding dividing walls.
Oh, so it's like a conference room.
She's in a conference room in a hotel, and she's sat in front of the dividing wall because the carpet disappears underneath the wall. And I'm like, no, that's just weird.
Jono, can you just flatter your eyelashes a second? There we go.
She is actually one of the poster girls for my favourite juice.
Oh, okay.
Jam Monster.
Jam Monster.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
She's been sponsored. She's been sponsored by them since I can remember.
So there it was. It was just where she was sat that caught my eye. And finally, you were after boobs, weren't you?
You promised us lots of boobs this week, Chandler.
I promised you.
So far, I'm quite disappointed.
Look. This is just the ultimate. You ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, fucking get on with it, for fuck's sake.
There we go. I mean,
yeah, I've got to be honest. That shit.
If that's it, you're fucking sacked. Jono left.
Except that doesn't work for Jono in Twitch. It's just frozen his screen. He looks like he's still there with a slightly cheesy grin on his face, which is slightly disturbing.
Sorry, I thought this were Hangouts. I'll see you later.
Incredible.
Okay, well there you go. That was it. That's kind of what I found on Instagram this week.
Chandler, you're fucking sacked.
Right, hang on.
Oh, for crying out loud!
What's happening?
Sound, because I went and came back on there.
Oh,
yeah.
Sound. There you go. That's it. You screwed it up completely for us. Thanks, Paul.
No. You screwed it up. If you would have brought what you promised, then I wouldn't have had to leave, would I?
Hang on. What is that? I mean, what is that?
That is a guy's shaved butt crack.
So it was you that took that picture?
No, I'm wearing the bra.
Oh man.
That was almost as bad as sitting through the news with cats. Sorry. Let Mark get his full adult Insta of boobs.
Okay, there you go. I did my best. I don't know. I think Mark's gone to Vape Hub. Oh, okay.
Oh, we see what's coming.
I can now see what's coming.
What's going on?
Paul.
Jono.
By the way, it only lets you vote once.
It only lets you vote once.
Oh, for crying out loud.
So far.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Andrew.
Andrew, if you want to see me here next week, you'll put 1.
Oh, dear.
Hey,
oh,
thanks,
look at
Ellie.
this. Look at this. Who's next? Who's next? Because we're on 50-50.
Oh, look at that. 50-50. Thanks. Lovely.
Toro, good evening. Thanks for joining us.
Brilliant.
Oh, John, just right.
You've been quiet this evening.
Oh. What just happened?
Start sound. Should Chandler be a quieter tank? 1, yes. 2, yes. Seriously though, it does get really frustrating.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, I don't think it's that loud. I think my mic's picking it up. I probably ought to turn the game down.
You think? You don't hear what we hear.
No, I don't hear what you hear at all.
Imagine this. With added whistle.
Hang on. Let me try and impersonate. Let me get rid of the pop.
Oh, right, fine. Better.
That's better.
Right, so guys, thanks for joining.
That's better. Unfortunately, we have to go on stats. We're going to have to sack Chandler because
John is next week with the new host.
I've got to say your tits were shit. Not that we're in any way sexist or all about the tits.
In the words of Cass,
He's gone. He's gone.
He's gone. And on that bombshell.
What time is it? We're 7.
We've still got 7 minutes of.
There we go. Did he has it all? That tank sounds like my asthmatic nan. Hangouts. How many of you want to join us for Hangouts?
I won't be joining for Hangouts.
You never do. Get in the bin.
I know.
Yeah, get in the bin.
Chandler, you joining us for half hour or so?
Oh, I'll come in. Yeah, I'll get the kids put in bed and I'll come back. So yeah, cool.
That means he's not coming back.
No, Chandler comes.
I bet he does.
But you need to come in my RDA so I can vape it. Thank you very much for joining us. Hang on. I need to put a Hangouts link in tonight before we
that would be useful.
Cut everyone off. Link please. Come in. Video.
Just as a wondering to chat, are the questions, are they relatable to chat like all the time, or is it just some? If you want me to
Oh
make
my
a more
God,
interactive
he's back.
chat,
There's a moth. He's going to eat it.
For a minute, I wondered what you were on about there.
Come on. Come to daddy. Sorry, right, Hangouts link.
what are you scared of, DM?
Oh, DM,
Yeah,
DM,
so-
can I,
Go
any chance that I can PM you for some coils? Maybe, I know you've got stuff going on this week, but yeah. Pop in the Hangouts.
Yeah, those PC coils are awesome.
Pop in the Hangouts link in chat now. Anything anyone else wants to add?
No, all good.
No? No?
Nope.
No.
Fuck you all then, cunt. See you next week. Bye bye.
VTUK.